falling down cooler闇へ but never going back touch 向かえどうして高く上げてなお大ボーナなんてもうグッバイ証拠にもなくファイナカマと Need another day I wanna know it from missing no more どこまでも抗ってこう今超えてく Also ready to break it up I'm not afraid yeah break it Give me the point throw in the dark 自分の力に変え wipe out 今ねじ曲げる視線 I never fall I never ever care for them 今立ち向かう and I defeat myself I got ghosts, keep myself safe from back foot I got ghosts, keep myself safe and suspect Time away from me, stop my shadow Smooth, let us set my tongue on this fix I can Nobody knows, cause I can't flow Live fast for the
Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. I'm going to be addressing this video here where you have this Dominican woman who happens to be the cheating girlfriend. And I can't prove it, but the cameraman says that she's been cheating on him, but she's making it seem like, no, it was her cousin that she was talking to. But the way she's freaking out makes me say otherwise. And I'm honestly glad I'm single, because I've been in relationships before, and then I'm glad it's never got to this point. Because if it had, well, I'm leaving. Like, the moment you know a woman is freaking out like that, now is the time to dip. But she's going crazy because, you know why, you guys? And normally I'm not the type to assume, is because the fact that he's about to leave, and she needs her man in order for him to provide for her. So she thinks, and this is not anything different, guys. People like her use her like whining or temper tantrum, and it makes me it's actually really irritating. I don't find it cute. I just find it just absolutely disgusting and pathetic. Because you think about it. They just don't want their life to be miserable, but they're doing it to themselves. And she's literally trying to get onto the car while he's moving. Goes to show how crazy she truly is. But if they didn't want their concern, she's lucky that she has a man that was willing to work with her. But she decided to break that promise by deciding to cheat on him. So just the way she's acting is proof enough, like there's something off with her, and they're most likely she's using the excuse again, bring up her cousin, whoever. Even if that is her cousin, why is she freaking out about it? Why is she going through all the lengths of trying to basically jump onto his vehicle, making it out as she's the victim here, being very violent, trying to hit herself. Look. And that's like, you know for a fact she's crazy. She's literally trying to hit herself, making it seem like he's the one abusing her. You know, he's just trying to get out of here. And this is nothing new, you guys. I'm glad he's recording too. He needs to keep it on camera. And I'm glad. And the reason why I say I've been in relationships before, because the only difference, I haven't been in a long-term relationship. And I say that because I try to see if this person's actually like stable. You don't want to be with someone who's mentally unstable, especially look at this clip. And for the people trying to make you out like, oh, the guy is just being like abusive, whatever, he's not reasonable. One, like, if you look at the footage, how can you reason with something like that? What's there really to say? Because the moment somebody cheats is when you decide is like what is best for you, and the best thing would be to do would be to leave. Because chances are she's gonna keep taking advantage of him, because she's only in it for the money, not for the care or the love, respect that she's looking for him. It's whatever how much he could offer so she can live a luxurious life. But and we know for a fact this isn't a first. I'm not just saying between him and her. Again, that's their business. But I'm talking about relationships in general. Because I've seen this is not the first. I've seen numerous times these kind of situations happening, and all of it is on camera. It just again it just blows my mind why some of these women act that way on camera, and they're basically incriminating themselves. Why even go? Why even be a headache? Why go through all the trouble? Why stress yourself? Because I truly think it's just complete narcissism. They think by freaking out the way they are, hating themselves, being crazy female dogs, and tripping out on people, that's somehow gonna help them build a case against the person that's calling them out, the person that's angry with them, the person that's so-called accusing them. Because again, I may not have all the info, but we can see it for ourselves how she's acting, because she's worried about her life being sabotaged, and she's worried about being exposed. But at the same time, she clearly hasn't thought about it to herself, what she could have done to avoid that situation. And rest assured, you guys, I would say, had he not left, he would have been dealing with a lot of headaches. So it's a good thing he's trying to leave right now, but her preventing him from leaving is the problem too. But like, if he was deciding to talk it out with her, he should have done it on the phone rather than in person, because look what it's led up to. So if he were to find out that she's cheating on him, it was just best to believe, you guys, just better to handle it on the phone than in person, because you're gonna expect the worst, and this is how the outcome would have turned out. But for the way she's reacting is reason enough, like, why you gotta like check. Again, I don't believe in checking someone's personal property. Why you can't always believe everything that a woman tells you, even if they're your girlfriend, fiance, whatever. It's best to see for yourself. And I wouldn't say be there 24/7, but unless you know somebody that's telling you that your girlfriend's deciding to cheat on you, she's having an affair, better to question her, ask them for the evidence, or if you see it for yourself, she's caught up lacking, she's cheating in front of you, of course you got the proof right in front of you, by all means record it. But if you know somebody that tells you that they're cheating and they have whether again maybe video footage, pictures of what's going on, even though it may seem like stalking, of course the best thing would be to get as much evidence you can, not be too close, and just like remove yourself from the situation and then bring it up to the person who needs that evidence, so that they could be able to trust you more, and that you be someone who's reliable rather than the girlfriend. But like, that would be the best way to be able to showcase what's going on. So rather than people just making a bunch of claims and then jumping into conclusions. But because I don't want to be too long with this video, but her alone, the way she's freaking out, the way she's acting up, lets me know that because she's not having a way, she wants to take control. She wants to have control of the situation, and knowing that she's in the wrong, she's gonna do whatever she can to make herself look like she's the victim here, and that whether she knows that he's aware that she's cheating, whether to believe that she knows that she's cheating, she's gonna try to make up a scenario where it's like, nah, her boyfriend's just being abusive towards her, just assuming that she's cheating when she's actually not, or she got caught up in cheating and decided to threaten her life, planning to kill her and the guy that she's having an affair with. However she decides, I can't predict what because she could say if she's planning to press charges on him, because this is nothing new. Women will try to like spread lies behind your back, especially just because you can't just trust someone because of how attractive they are. And you got to be aware of that, because women will use their innocence, their looks, their appeal in order to win the audience over, even if including law enforcement, because they feel like the law is always gonna have their back, is always gonna be on their side, because they look more harmless and they can use their attractiveness to like basically manipulate people. Which honestly, more people need to start getting. The people really need to like have like really people need to just get over with. People need to stop need to start have using their brains, start having more common sense, which is actually very irritating. And people need to stop thinking about just appearance alone and just thinking about reality, and be clear and know who the real victim is, instead of playing favorites just because of who's the most attractive and who can get it done better in bed. And that's the world we live in today, which is just absolutely like, and it's just absolutely irritating. It's just very irresponsible and unfathomable. Just something that you start to have trust issues. You don't know who to like trust. You don't know who to be able to like come forward to, because there's always people who are trying to deflect and keep it shut and pretend like as if it's more of like it's the man's problem, and that we need to defend based on stereotypes. So that's what's really has come to in today's society, and that definitely needs to be fixed. People need to be more open, and they need to keep it 100 and be real with everybody, and not just for the sake of trying to get pleasure from someone else because of who has the most appeal, or we get the most satisfaction. But that's really what this world has come to. People are just going to defend one another, all depending what you have to offer and how much you can satisfy their life. And we just have to be real with that. We just have to be open about it and just call out for what it is. And fortunately, not too many people are doing that. I'm one of the very few. And it makes the world that much scarier if you think about it. So it's like, you gotta be cautious, and always be sure to check your surroundings. If someone's trying to accuse you, even if they have no proof, make sure that you prove everybody wrong. That you're not going out and troubling anybody. So that's just my best advice, you guys. But from here, I'm just gonna end it off there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.